Hi, everybody. Welcome to Yoga Core. Happy Friday, everyone at home. Thanks for tuning in. Today, we're going to start on our backs. So just come into Shavasana, corpse pose. Just start to feel your body connect with your mat below you. If there's ever a different pose you want to begin with, you absolutely can do so, seating or a child's pose. But we will start on our backs and just feel yourself start to connect with earth. Let your eyelids close nice and heavy. Start to tune inward. Just notice how your body feels today. And then start to bring some awareness to your breath. By focusing on our breath, kind of helps to quiet our minds and stay connected internally. So we'll take the first few minutes of class to just ground and settle in. No place to be, nothing to think about besides your breathing. Your eyelids are nice and heavy. Start to take very deep inhales, making sure to fill up all the space in your lungs. Taking your time, and full exhales, emptying your lungs completely. Take 5 breaths in your Shavasana. Next 45 minutes of the class, we're going to be moving with our breath. Vinyasa is breathing into the poses, and sometimes a pose might not work out for you today. You can always choose something different that feels better for your body. You can always come into child's pose or Shavasana if something just isn't for you today. But I will always do my best to safely bring you into poses. But you know your body best. You know what feels good and what doesn't. So, on that note, we have 3 more breaths here in Shavasana, but we will take a little banana stretch here. So, when you inhale, grab your left wrist with your right hand. And then exhale, bring the wrist towards the right corner of the mat. And then pick up your left foot and bring it across your right foot so that you're curved. Your feet and your hands are towards the right of your mat. Inhale to stretch. Exhale, let something go. Let yourself sink into the mat. Just a little gentle stretch here. But if you want a deeper stretch, you can inhale and pull your left arm a little higher up. Exhale, let something go. Full empty of your lungs. And then inhale to let go and grab onto your right wrist, moving over to the left side. Exhaling into the banana shape on the left. Take 2 deep breaths here. Full inhale, complete exhale. Take another deep breath. Nice stretch. Full exhale. And then release your wrist. And then grab opposite elbows on top of your head. And then cross whichever ankle feels good. And we're just going to stay here for 3 breaths. And we're going to try to put our mind into like a nice warm space. Like imagine you're lying on a beach, lounging, breathing, relaxing. A couple more breaths in this comfy yoga beach pose. Full inhale, full exhale. Release your elbows. Give yourself a nice big star pose on your back. Nice stretch. And then pick up your knees and start to make little circular motions with your knees. So just moving very gently in the beginning of class. You can start your knee circles small and then you can make them bigger, but just move with your breath, your knees. So inhaling to bring your knees out, exhale, bring them close, making them a little bigger, and then moving in opposite directions. Inhaling knees out, exhaling, bringing them close. Let's do that 3 times. Being with our breath, just being gentle. Last breath. And then grab your feet or your shins and just come into a happy baby pose. A nice wide hip opening, back massage here. Maybe rock left and right. Maybe extend one leg and the other. 2 breaths. Release your legs down. And then we're going to grab behind our knees on an inhale and start to take some spinal rolls, about 3 to 4. And when we do land, we are going to land in a boat pose and we're going to be there for 5 breaths. So when you land, just land and start low. Just find your seat, feel your stability. Take a breath here once you feel stable, and then maybe straighten your legs a little bit. Stay for your exhale. Then inhale, bring your arms up, 3 breaths. Maybe straighten your legs, come into a V shape, 2 breaths. Inhaling to reach, stay for your exhale. Last breath. Exhale, come down, hug your knees, give yourself a little loving squeeze. And then we're going to come onto our hands and knees for tabletop. So if your knees are a little sensitive, you can roll up your mat for any time that we're on our knees. Bless you. So then we're going to just come through some natural movements. Maybe it's cat and cow. Just move with your breath. You can keep your eyes closed here if you want to move intentionally and not feel focused on what your neighbor's doing or how you look. You inhale and lift your tail, lift your heart, stretch your neck. Exhale, chin to chest, navel to spine. Inhale, belly drops, tail lifts, gaze behind your head, throat opening. And exhale, chin to chest. Just some nice core and hip warm-ups here. We'll take 3 breaths. Your own version of cat-cow. Just moving very intentionally with our breath here. Take your last breath in cat-cow. And come back to a neutral spine. Wrists under your shoulders, knees under your hips, left palm down, right arm up. Big stretch. And exhale, send your right arm under your left, coming into thread the needle pose. So your cheek, your temple come down. Maybe your left arm reaches overhead. Stay for 3 breaths. Just feel this nice shoulder, neck twist here. Last breath, full inhale. Complete exhale, maybe out of your mouth, let something go. Inhale, release your right arm, twist your wrist if you'd like. Bring your palm down to meet the other. Come through a cat-cow transition. And then right palm plants. Inhale your left arm up, big stretch. Exhale, send your left arm underneath. Left temple on the mat. Maybe your right arm extends over your head. 3 breaths. Inhale all that good prana, that good air. Exhale, release something. Inhale, bring in all the good. Full exhale. Last breath. Inhale. Complete exhalation. Inhale, release your left arm. Give it a nice big stretch. Exhale, come back down to tabletop. And we'll just do a little cow and cat for transition. Inhale, heart lifts. Exhale, exaggerate your cat. Really hunch nice, big. Come back into tabletop. Stay for a breath. Inhale. And when you exhale, curl your toes, lift your hips, down dog. So in down dog, let your knees be bent. Let your head be heavy. Notice your hands. Are your hands spread nice and wide on your mat? Almost like you're going to push the mat away, like your chest towards your side. Head is just hanging nice and heavy. We'll take 3 breaths here, just feeling our hands and feet connection. Full body stretch. Try to let this be your center, your home. You can always come back to down dog. Last breath. Full exhale. Now when we inhale, we're going to come into plank pose. Wrists or shoulders over wrists. Stay for your inhale. Exhale, come back into down dog. We're just going to do that 2 more times. It's just going to be a little flow. Inhale, come into plank. Stay for a breath, full inhale. Exhale, come back to down dog. Feel free to pedal out your legs here, walking out your dog. Inhale, last time into plank. Stay for your exhale. When you inhale, come up at the balls of your feet so your shoulders are over your wrists. Slowly come down on your exhale with control. Release your toes, cobra tail. Inhale, your heart lifts, cobra. Exhale, forehead to mat. So stay down for your breath because we want to get your alignment right. Make sure your feet are pressed together, toes pressing into earth. Fingertips are by your floating rib cage, so your elbows are up at like a 90-degree angle. Inhale up using low back strength. Heart up. Exhale, forehead down. Inhale, grow your cobra hood a little bigger. Exhale, forehead down. Now inhale, straighten your arms, full cobra. Exhale, curl your toes, down dog. Take a nice big breath in down dog. Now walk your hands back towards your feet. Inhale to a half lift. Exhale, fold. So let your feet be about 2 fists apart here. Grab opposite elbows, come into ragdoll. When you inhale, lift your tail. When you exhale, fold deeper. 2 more breaths. Inhale, tail lifts. Exhale, chest to thigh. Last breath. Inhale, lift your tail. Exhale, fold deep. Release your hands. Inhale to a half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come up to rise. Hands overhead. Extended mountain. Exhale, hands to your heart. Maybe give yourself a little bow of gratitude. Then inhale your hands up. Exhale to fold. Inhale to a half lift. Exhale, fold. Now inhale, bring your arms up, and exhale, sink back into chair pose. You're going to be here for 3 breaths. So when you inhale, lift your arms. Exhale, sink a little deeper. Inhale, heart and arms lift. Exhale, sink deeper. Last breath, inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Give your thighs a little break. Stay down for a breath. Sweet exhale. Full inhale. Full exhale. Now inhale, second chair, arms up. Exhale, sink. This time, maybe you want to come up on your tippy toes. When you exhale, maybe your hands come back so that you're in a drinking bird. Your heart lifts. Stay for your exhale. 1 more breath. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, step into plank. Walk your hands. Let your wrists are under your shoulders. Knees down, chest down, and then chin. So you're in 8-limbed pose. Inhale, push up. Supported up dog. Exhale, down dog. Pedal out your feet here. Shake your head, yes and no. Let your head be nice and loose. Take a full breath. Inhale, full exhale. Now inhale your right leg to the sky. And we're going to exhale and step through and set up for warrior 1. Take your time here. Left foot at a 45-degree angle. Inhale yourself up. Arms up. Exhale, sink. 3 breaths here. Bring your pinkies towards each other. Sink a little deeper into your right. Stay for a breath. Then exhale, bring your hands back. Come with your heart forward, like you're a bird taking flight. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, sink. Then open up to warrior 2. So adjust your feet. Stay here for 3 breaths. Sink deeper into your right knee. Shoulders are relaxed. Breath is steady. Reverse your warrior. Stay for a breath. Exhale, come out. Extended side angle. Stay for a full breath here. Come back out, warrior 2, just for a breath. And then exhale, cartwheel your hands down. Inhale into plank. Exhale to low plank. Inhale your heart opener. Stay for an extra breath with your heart opener. And then exhale. Down dog. Take a big breath in down dog. This is our home base. Reset here. Full breath. Full exhale. Inhale your left leg up. Exhale, step through. Warrior 1 on the left. Take your time with warrior 1. There's really no need to rush right into the pose. Just breathe with every movement. Exhale, sink deep. Inhale, heart lifts, pinkies towards each other. Exhale, sink deep. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, sweep back. Heart lifts, palms facing down. Inhale, back up. Exhale, sink deep. And inhale to warrior two. Stay for 3 breaths. Left knee is facing towards your left pinkies. 2 more breaths. Reverse warrior, reaching back. Come back in extended side angle on your exhale. Stay for a full breath here. Come out on your exhale. Sink deep on an inhale, warrior two. Exhale, flow down. Inhale into plank. Exhale to low plank. Inhale, heart lifts. Exhale, down dog. Take a big breath in down dog. Look up at your hands. Empty your lungs. Walk to your hands. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold deep. Inhale, slowly rise. Ascended mountain. Just to catch our breath. Exhale, hands to heart. We're going to take freedom breathing here. So first, just come into mountain. Palms facing forward. Feel your feet grounded into earth. Feel strong and confident in this Tadasana. Maybe give yourself a silent dedication for showing up to your mat. It's truly a beautiful thing. And then we're going to inhale, arms up. Maybe gaze follows your fingertips. Exhale, hands to heart. 4 more times. Inhale, getting all that beautiful prana energy in our bodies. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, gaze follows your fingers. Exhale, maybe you want to trace your fingers on your third eye, your nose, throat, and your heart. Inhale, lift, arms up. Breath is coming back to a nice calm. Exhale, hands to heart. Last breath, biggest breath you got. Inhale, reach, filling up all the beautiful air in our lungs. Hold. Exhale. Mountain pose, just for a nice grounding breath. Nice deep breath. And then we'll flow. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, come into plank. Inhale, push the mat away in plank. Exhale, come forward on the balls of your feet. Slowly lower with control. Inhale, heart lifts. Exhale, down dog. Feel this home connection here. Fingers spread nice and wide. Take a big breath. Let something go. And inhale your right leg up. Exhale, we're going to come into warrior one again. So take your time. Once you get up, work on your posture. Arms up. Exhale, sink deep. Stay for 3 breaths. Feel your left foot at a 45-degree angle. Bend into your right knee. Stay for another breath. The next move we're going into, we're going to be balancing on our left foot. So swivel your left foot so that you're pretending you're coming into a crescent lunge. Inhale, arms up. Exhale onto your right foot, arms back, airplane. Lift your heart. Stay for 2 breaths. Lift your heart. Stay for your exhale, last breath. Inhale, arms up, step back. Warrior 1. Just for a breath. Turn your left heel so that you're in a high crescent lunge. Once you're in a high crescent lunge, hands to your heart, exhale. Inhale, flat back forward. Exhale, twist to the right. Stay for 2 breaths here. When you inhale, twist a little deeper. Exhale, stay. Last breath. Exhale, come out. Arms up. Turn all of your toes towards the left. Inhale, arms out. We're going to come into our wide-legged forward fold. So first, heart up, little back bend. When you exhale, hinge at the hips. Take your time coming down. Grab opposite feet. With your arm strength, pull yourself towards the earth. You can round your back here. Stay for 3 breaths. Each inhale, using your arm strength, pull yourself closer to the ground. Inhale, tail lifts. Exhale, pull yourself closer. Last breath. Now let go of your feet. Walk your hands out about 2 handprints in front of you, so you're in a wide-legged dog. Stay for a breath. This is just a nice little transition. Then inhale yourself up, hands on your hips. Turn your toes towards the right. Come into a high lunge for 1 breath. And then exhale, flow down. Inhale, plank. Exhale, lower. Inhale, heart up. Exhale, down dog. We have 1 side left to do. So take a big breath in your down dog. Full exhale. Inhale, left leg up. Step through, set up for warrior 1. We'll just try to mentally prepare that we're going to be balancing on our right foot. Not yet though. So 45-degree angle on your right foot, 3 breaths in warrior 1. Pinkies towards each other, heart lifts. Exhale, sink into your left knee. Take another breath. Now swivel your right foot so that you're pretending to come into high lunge. Then inhale, launch yourself up. Exhale, arms back. Inhale, heart lifts. Exhale, sink. Last breath. Exhale, step back, coming into a high crescent lunge. Inhale, and bring your hands to your heart. Exhale. Inhale, straighten your back. Exhale, twist. 2 breaths. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, deepen your twist. Last breath. Inhale, come out of your twist. Turn your toes towards the opposite, towards this beautiful little white globe we're in. And we're going to spread our feet, maybe pigeon toe your feet, clasp behind your back. Inhale, your heart lifts. And then exhale, come forward, fists coming over your head as long as you don't have any shoulder problems. This should feel super good. Letting gravity bring your fists closer to earth. You can let go of your fist anytime and take your variation of a wide-legged forward fold. If you want to come into side lunges, if you want to release your grip behind your back and grab your hand to your opposite foot and come into a twist, right hand on left ankle, coming into another twist. Let this be your little freedom movement. Couple breaths. Then inhale, bring your hands out so that you're in this wide-legged dog. Stay for a breath. Then inhale to walk your hands towards you until you can come up with your breath. Coming back into high crescent lunge. Arms up. And exhale to flow. Inhaling into your plank. Exhaling to lower. Inhale your heart up. Exhale, down dog. Take a big breath in down dog. Full exhale. Walk your hands back to your feet. With bent knees, we're going to slowly come up into our balancing pose. You can bring your arms overhead and exhale, hands to heart. Stay in mountain for a breath. Find your stability. It's a beautiful mountain pose. We are going to first balance onto our left foot. We're not going to go there quite yet, so I just want you to feel your connection with your foot into the earth, maybe like, move it around, pretending you're making a suction cup. Then we're going to inhale our right knee, float it up, hold on to your knee, and open up to hand to knee pose. Stay for 3 breaths, but if you're someone who craves more of a stretch, you can grab your pinky toe too. You can play around. If you want to challenge your balance, you can look towards your left. Stay for a breath. And then we're going to bring the sole of our foot into tree pose. So whatever tree you want to be today, maybe it's a little tree, big tree, maybe it's a wobbly tree in the wind. We'll take 5 breaths here. So just trust your balance. Find something still to focus on and stay with your breath. 3 breaths here. Just really focus on your stability, what you're capable of. Exhale, hands to heart. Release your right foot. Shake out your left if you want. Then we'll move on to our right. So again, feel the connection with your right foot into earth. Pretend you're making like a little suction. Then inhale your left knee up. Choose if you want hand to knee or if you want to piece toe grip your big toe. 3 breaths. It's okay to wobble. Just trust yourselves. You're growing strength. Last breath. Come into your tree. 5 breaths here. So maybe you choose a different hand variation this time. Still point to focus on the tip of your nose. Stay with your breath. You're supported by earth and yourself mentally. Beautiful trees, everybody. Last breath. Exhale, release your left foot. Shake it out. Now we're gonna open up into a big star. Inhaling, and then exhale into a goddess squat. Just for a couple breaths. Feel your heart lift. Maybe sink a little deeper. Inhale back into star. And then option to take a last flow. Exhale to lower. Come into plank. And then exhale, come onto your belly and just stay on your belly. Rest your hands on your palm. for belly shavasana. And we'll be here for, you can let your arms relax. We're skipping the cobra and down dog now. And just allow yourself to catch your breath. Take 4 big breaths here. More breath. Feeling your belly on the mat, feeling so grounded, so good. When you finish your last breath, you're going to bring your arms out like airplane arms. You can keep your chin on the mat or your forehead on the mat. And your legs can be as wide as the mat, or you can keep them together. And keep your forehead down on your inhale. Stay for your exhale. Then when you inhale, lift everything up. Heart lifts, gaze lifts. Stay for your exhale. Inhale, lift another rib cage up. So you're in airplane arms. Stay for your exhale. Inhale and exhale, come down. Inhale, push yourself up, and exhale, come into a child's pose. Hips back, forehead on the mat, little bow and gratitude to earth, to this beautiful practice. And we're going to inhale and come up into a seat, just a transition. Once we're in our seat, we're going to come onto our sit bones and then come onto our backs. Keeping your knees up, heels towards your sit bones. Make sure your palms are pressed into earth. Then we're going to inhale and lift our pelvis for bridge. Walk your shoulders towards each other. Clasp underneath your hands. Clasp your hands underneath you. And then inhale, lift your pelvis. 3 breaths. Then also come onto your tippy toes here. Last breath. Release your grip underneath you. Exhale, slowly come down 1 vertebrae at a time. And then we're going to open up into reclined butterfly. So soles of your feet together. If you are craving a nice deep stretch, you can walk your heels up closer towards your sit bones. And exhale, fully back released on the mat. You can bring your arms overhead if you need to cool down. My favorite is to mimic my arms like my legs so that I make the number 8 shape, which is a beautiful number of flowing abundance and evolving, changing, growing. You can also put one hand on your belly and one hand on your heart if you want to feel protected and grounded. And we'll take 5 breaths here. Receiving all of the energy that we've cultivated in this practice. Feeling open, allowing ourselves to bloom. 3 more breaths. Feel your heartbeat start to come to a nice, gentle beat. Breath is starting to slow down a little. Take one more full, long breath, taking your time when you're filling up your lung space, taking extra sips of air in, then full exhale. We're going to gently close our legs like we're closing up a book, so gentle. And then we're going to extend our right leg and bring our left knee close to us, bringing our knee towards our armpit, left armpit, and then swiveling our knee back across towards our chest. Just a little movement here, breathing and moving. Release your left knee. Inhale, grab your right knee, squeeze if you want some compression. Open it towards your right armpit. Come back to your chest. Release. And then bring your heels up and knees up. We're going to come into figure 4 or reclined pigeon. So right ankle across left knee. And then we're going to thread our hands through and grab behind our left knee. So 3 breaths here. Well, when you're here, with your right elbow, push your right knee away so you're getting that nice IT band stretch. You can straighten your left leg if you want to. 2 more breaths. Maybe you're bringing your left knee closer to you while simultaneously pushing with your right elbow, getting a nice stretch. Last breath. Now let go of your leg, but keep your legs as they are. And we're going to come into a twist with our legs in figure 4. So we're going to drop our left knee towards the left so that our right foot comes down and our right knee is still pointing up to the ceiling. And then extend your right arm and look towards the right. Stay for a couple breaths. Take one last breath. Then inhale to bring your left leg back up. Release your right leg and then cross your left ankle over your right knee. Figure 4 on the left side, reclined pigeon. So reaching through that little triangle you created, grabbing your right knee and bringing your knee closer to you if you want to feel a deeper stretch. 2 breaths. Breath. Releasing your right foot down and then bringing your right knee and your left foot towards the right, keeping your figure 4 legs, opening up the left, looking to the left. Take 3 breaths here. Just a little twist. You can always choose different legs if you want. Some people like to do eagle legs here. Last breath. Lift your right knee off the ground. Release your left leg and take any last movement you need here. Maybe you want to do legs up the wall. You can also bring your arms up for dead bug pose. You can bring your feet behind your head for plow. Just whatever your body wants. But then allow yourself to come into Shavasana the way we started. Palms facing up, toes pointing opposite directions. Feel your connection with your mat and stay in Shavasana. If you are not on a time crunch, try to stay for a minute. Otherwise, if it's time for you to move on, thank you for coming. But otherwise, just allow yourself to fully rest. Eyelids are heavy. Give yourself this moment of peace in between the next move and feeling that moment of peace carry on with you throughout your day. Yoga is more than movement, it's a way of thinking, it's a way of life. It's not all about being physically flexible, but mentally flexible. Breathing and asanas are just a part of it. So we will both practice right here on our backs. Take a nice deep breath in and a full exhale. I bow my head to each and every one of you who have joined me in this beautiful practice, and thank you for your trust and for showing up. Namaste.